Thursday, April 17, 2014, was a magnificent day for University of Louisville leadership and their partners at Adidas. Together, the school and the brand announced a 5-year, $39 million extension of a contractual affiliation that would cement Louisville as a showcase Adidas school. The contract dictated that Cardinals teams, coaches, trainers, staff and, most importantly, players would wear Adidas everything. Uniforms, sneakers, game day warm-ups, basketball shooting shirts, football player capes, headwear, jackets. If it could be worn, it would say Adidas. The announcement fortified the perception that the Louisville athletic department had arrived. A year removed from the men's basketball team winning the NCAA tournament, Louisville negotiated the second-largest university athletics branding deal the German-based apparel company had ever signed. Only Adidas's deal with perennial powerhouse Michigan was worth more. As part of the Louisville contract, Adidas agreed to enrich the school's ledger and campus. There would be annual direct payments worth $1.5 million along with state-of-the-art equipment, video technology, coveted internships and numerous other benefits worth millions of dollars. Reputational gains by an Adidas association likely aided Louisville in critical other ways, including in recruiting both student-athletes and students and in raising money from alumni. Athletic director Tom Jurich, who came to the school in 1997, told the Courier-Journal, "When I first got here, nobody wanted to try to brand us. Times had changed. But this celebrated transformation was offset by a less triumphant reality." For the previous 4 seasons, Louisville's director of basketball operations, Andre McGee, had hired strippers and prostitutes to engage in UAL acts with recruits visiting campus and then current players. McGee's famously micromanaging boss, head coach Rick Pitino, denied any knowledge of McGee's enterprise, soon short-handed, Strippergate. But the NCAA found Pitino and the program at fault. Louisville agreed to a self-imposed post-season ban in 2016. Then, in June 2017, the NCAA Committee on Infractions suspended Pitino for the first 5 ACC games as a response to his failure to take action in the escort scandal. In addition, the NCAA vacated up to 123 victories, placed the school on probation for 4 years and commanded Louisville to return its portion of conference revenue sharing. One might imagine that an established apparel company like Adidas would have revisited its decision to associate with Louisville. Strippergate not only violated NCAA rules, but was, to traffic in understatement, deeply demeaning to women and deeply at odds with what has become this. Besides, Adidas had not exhibited much patience with others paid to wear the 3 stripes, who then encountered trouble. For instance, the company had dropped its shoe deal with musician Tiana Taylor in December 2013 after she'd cursed at Rihanna on Twitter. And, 6 years prior, Adidas had cut ties with Washington Wizards guard Gilbert Arenas after he pleaded guilty to carrying a without a license. SI has obtained a copy of the contract between Adidas and Louisville. It's clear that Adidas was armed with the authority to modify or outright end its relationship with Louisville. Under paragraph 3b, Adidas could have reduced its base compensation to Louisville by 1/2 if the university was put on NCAA probation, resulting in loss of TV appearances by the football or basketball teams. The base compensation ranged from roughly $1.50 to $1.6 million per year, meaning a reduction by 1/2 would have translated into a reduction in payments by about $800,000 per year. In 2016, Louisville, in hopes of satisfying an outraged NCAA Committee on Infractions, banned itself from the ACC and NCAA tournaments. Sources familiar with the contractual relationship between Louisville and Adidas tell SI that Adidas may not attempt to interpret 3b as justifying a contractual reduction. Alternatively, Adidas could have relied on paragraphs 12.4 and 12.5 to terminate the Louisville contract. These paragraphs make clear that Adidas possessed the right to terminate the Louisville contract if the NCAA punishes the school or the coach, or if the school or coach merely generated adverse publicity. Clearly, the NCAA's punishment of the school and Pitino, in addition to the ridicule and embarrassment caused by the scandal, would have empowered Adidas to cut ties with the embattled program. Was the termination clause not included in the contract for precisely this kind of embarrassing scandal? Adidas did revisit its association with Louisville following Strippergate.